Before we get into this video, if you guys could hit that subscribe button, that would be very nice. We're trying to hit 2K by the end of the year, and if we can do that, that'd be very, very sweet. So, just hit subscribe for your boy, please. What in the holy mother of God is this nonsense? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Warden, Dimitri Strine, and today, oh my God. So I know Gogeta's platinum equipment information dropped a while ago, a few hours ago, but I didn't look at it. I mean, I kind of just glanced over it. But when I actually came back to it and looked at it, I was like, what the fuck? This nigga basically got a Zenkai. This motherfucker basically just got a Zenkai in the form of a platinum equipment. So let's just go over it for those of you who have not seen the plat yet. Base health up to 15% and base strike and blast defense up to 35% in just one slot. That by itself makes him the defense type he was always supposed to be. But that's not even the best part about this. Slot number 2, up to 35% inflicted damage. Not base, actually he does get base strike and blast attack up to 35%, but the main part here is an inflicted damage. That is absolutely ridiculous. We were just talking about a few days ago how Ultra Goku probably had the most amount of just raw damage of any equipment ever. And this one just completely destroys it. 35% inflicted damage. What the hell? That's an entire unique ability. There are actually units who don't get that high of inflicted damage in their own unique abilities, let alone through their fucking equipment. There is no equipment in the game that gives 35% inflicted damage on top of 35% base offenses. Now, this second slot might be a bit hard to roll because the inflicted damage goes from 5% to 35%. I get the feeling that this second slot is going to be a pain in the ass to get a good roll of. But, if you can manage to get, God forbid, a red slot of this second slot, that is going to make Gogeta hit so incredibly hard, especially if you're rocking him at high stars. If you've got a 6-star Gogeta, what do you do? What do you do against that? This first slot's going to make it so that he can actually tank, especially at 6+ stars. And then this second slot is just going to be, he's just going to come in. You're going to do 8% without his initial cut. After his initial cut is over, you're going to do about 8% with type advantage. Because he also has access to those extremely broken GT defense equips. There's 2 of them. There's 2 incredibly broken GT defensively oriented equips. So you put those on top of that, he's just not going to take damage. And then the second slot is just yeah, I'm going to come in, take no damage from your combo, and then kill everything I see with 2 cards. Jesus, and we're not even on slot 3 yet. We haven't even gotten to slot 3 yet, and this is already the most overpowered equipment ever. And then we get to slot 3, and he gets anti-revival buffs. They buffed his anti-revival in an equipment. You get one of the following 3 effects. Either he gains an extra Dragon Ball, he gains 2 extra Dragon Balls, or he gets 2 Dragon Balls and 50% damage inflicted. Now, that one cannot be stacked. And the reason why that's important is because this will activate with his anti-revival. Every single time he activates a revival, this will activate. So if you get that third ability, he won't get the 50% damage a second time, but he will get the 2 Dragon Balls a second time. He already gets 2 Dragon Balls and heals himself by 20% when he activates a revival. So that means every single time, if you get that third ability, every single time he activates a revive, he'll be getting 4 Dragon Balls, and then the first time he does it, he'll be getting 50% damage inflicted on top of the 35% he's getting from the second slot. That is absolutely broken. The third slot shouldn't be too hard to roll. It's only one of 3 abilities. There's no percent ranges. So it's just about getting that third roll. But Jesus Christ, man. Like, what? If you're running into someone who's got like 2 revival units, that's 8 Dragon Balls. That's 8 Dragon Balls. What kind of nonsense? I'm scared. I'm scared of GT now. And you can Zenkai buff this Gogeta, by the way. Super 17, the one that was the better option. Yeah, now he's just Gogeta bench. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You get a good roll, you get a fucking Z of this equip. Super 17 is just fucking Gogeta bench. He's just a Zenkai buff for Gogeta. And I want you to imagine that now. You got those broken-ass Zenkai buffs on top of this broken-ass equipment. On top of the already broken equipment GT has access to. If he had come out with all of these abilities, if these were just part of his unique abilities, like, well, the second and third slot, I don't understand. Like, I know Gogeta needed the help, but damn. God. I'm scared. I'm scared. I gotta say, I'm a bit scared. Your boy's a bit scared of GT now. I'm sure everyone who has Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is very happy that this equipment is being added to the game. And, God, I almost regret not summoning for him now. Not quite, because I still don't have a good GT team. But honestly, I don't think it matters. Like, you could probably just 1v3 people with Gogeta. You have him at like 7 stars. You have like a 7, 8, 9. I would say if you have a 9-star Gogeta, you could legit bring him in by himself and he'll just win. Just put good GT bench units for the other 5 slots. Give him some Zenkai buffs. If you got like LF Super Saiyan 3, just double Zenkai buff him. And just bring him in by himself. He'll probably just 1v3 teams if you have him at like 9 stars. This fucking equipment is broken. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, God. And what blows me is they're probably going to make this easy to roll. I get the feeling that they're going to make this equipment not that hard to roll. Well, GT fans, GT mains, you got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta you always deserved. Times like 500. Let me know what you guys think of this platinum equipment down in the comments. Oh my God. I don't even know. I don't know, man. Wow.